Hey, how's it going, you disc-shaped Darkrai's? Today we're going to be playing some games with this new tech that kind of recently came out of Madison Regionals, which is the Buzzwole Pheromosa in the NagQuag deck. So this was played by Frank Persick to a day 2 finish, the NagQuag with Buzzwole Pheromosa. This isn't his exact list, or not even very close to his exact list. This is my my NagQuag list, and I've added in the Buzzwole Pheromosa plus Beast Energy. His list is quite a bit different, but he is the originator of the idea. As far as I know, I've yet to see anyone else be playing a Buzzwole Pheromosa in their NagQuag deck, so giving him full credit for the idea behind the Buzzwole Pheromosa edition. This is not his list specifically. If you want to check out his specific list, go over to limitlesstcg.com. Find it there under tournaments and Madison Regionals. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some games and see if we can't pull off a Beast Game GX for 4 prize cards, or for +3 prize cards. Against a fire deck for this first one here. Yep, a Reshizar. So pretty good matchup overall. I don't really have to look to use the Buzzwole Beast Game, but we might go ahead and get a little bit greedy with how we play this one out to try and pull it off. We'll see how the game kind of develops and decide from there. But yeah, playing up against a Reshizar. Their main attacker in this matchup is going to be the Eevee Snorlax, or maybe, I don't know, if they have any other kind of techs in here, like the Arcanine or something like that. Those are also pretty good for our opponent, but it looks like it is just going to be a Kiawe to the Reshizar to start off with. Not terrible to start off with. NagQuag can be a little bit slow on the build-up to taking the one-shots on Reshizar, so won't be terrible early on. Gonna go ahead and get rid of these two. I think the Wishful Baton is a little bit more important than the Aqua Patch. Let's see here. So I kind of want to keep the Guzma. I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and get rid of the Guzma here. Do need to get an Oranguru here. And then we will look for a Nest Ball for a... I want to get a Poipole here, I think. And we'll go ahead and attach to Wooper. And then Instruct for 2. Unfortunately, having to get rid of the Guzma, which is kind of generally our major setup for the Buzzwole Pheromosa. And then go ahead and pass over to our opponent. Looks like we will be losing our Volcanion Prism Star pretty early on here, but that's fine. Can still build up from there, not too worried about it. Might Ultra Ball away this Quagsire if our top deck is like not that good. We don't want to keep our top deck or utilize our top deck at all, because plenty of Quagsires in the deck. We can just Ultra Ball for another one right there, thin out the hand so we can get off a better Instruct. Just need to find a draw supporter so we can keep the cards coming. But if not, we might still evolve Instruct for 2 if this is playable. And maybe it's just gonna be a draw supporter for us. Right, there's a Flare Strike, so we can end the game immediately this turn. Let's see. Go Wooper, or pretty much end the game. I mean, we won't win, but we'll get pretty close. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go for like that 2-shot here. We'll put the Wishful Baton down here on this Ditto, and then Instruct for 2. There's that Lillie. Unfortunately, the hand got clogged up with the Ultra Balls, but we're still chilling. Charging up, and we'll have to attach if we want to hit. Ultra Ball away. I want to say Naganadel and Ultra Ball here. I want to say, all right, we have 2 Stretcher left. We're gonna get ourselves another Wooper. Comes down. Quagsire here. Attach to active. Wash out. Off the bench, and then Hydro Pump for a lot of damage to this Reshizar. The 240 we're up to here. Yeah, that's a lot. Built up pretty nice. So yeah, like some of the main uses of Buzzwole Pheromosa is, I mean, in this matchup, you hit things hard but don't quite knock them out. Can clean up with Buzzwole Pheromosa. I think the big thing for the Buzzwole Pheromosa is against stuff like Zap Beasts, like matchups like Zap Beasts and stuff though. Where you do kind of fall behind, or can fall behind early on and then not be able to keep up as the game progresses. You can Beast Game for 4 prizes towards the end of the game and kind of like make a full comeback against those. Also in the mirror match, the NagQuag mirror match, I'm sure it's super good to be able to beast game an opponent's Quagsire at the end of the game to close out the game. So a lot of really cool, interesting uses for comeback potential with the Buzzwole Pheromosa with the beast game. Yeah. Let's see, they got the Stealthy Hood in here. 2 Lillie, so they're heavy support for the turn 1 Kiawe. They're always trying to turn 1 Kiawe out here. Boom, get themselves a Welder, and the second Rescue is being set up. So this makes me think they actually, either they prize their EV Snorlax, or they just don't play it. So this makes that really easy for us. Going to be a pretty clean victory here, I think, in just a couple turns. Not a whole lot our opponent can do when they simply just don't play the EV Snorlax. That's kind of a big deal for this matchup, for them to even have a chance. And even past that, I think it is still favored for NagQuag. Despite EV Snorlax, even if they are playing like the 2 EV Snorlax, I still think NagQuag is favorable in the matchup. So, yeah, not looking too good for our opponent here. They set themselves up a little bit better now with the Jirachi in the active. But this thing always being on the bench with damage, which means we can always just kind of jet punch it eventually. But let's come back to the active, and there's a Flare Strike. So we're just going to go ahead and take it out right now. Move these back to the Quagsire. I think I'd rather keep the Naganadel around. We have plenty of Quags left. And a double stretcher still left in the deck, so I'm not running out of Quags anytime soon. Guess we could have killed him with that Rain Splash. Throw this out, Instruct. Hopefully hit a Water Energy here. Nice. Viridian Forest. Get a Water. Get rid of Water, get a Water. I'm going to throw this down. I'd just use some of the charging up. Save the Aqua Patches for potentially a little bit more explosive turns if they come up. Oof. Now we're getting clogged down by the water. Alright. Doesn't matter. Hydro Pump. Knockout. Goodbye, Reshizard. Another Wooper. We actually are out of Ultra Ball, so it might be hard for us to find one of our last Quagsires. There's 1 Quagsire left and 2 Stretcher. Now we have 3 Aqua Patch in hand. Maybe I should have used one of them. Aqua Patch is kind of clogging us down just a little bit here. Feels like some games they clog us down. Some games we're looking for our 4th Aqua Patch to be able to close out a game. So that's why I like the 4 Aqua Patch in the deck in general. Keeps it consistent in all situations throughout the games with the NagQuag. Well, they got the second Charizard set up. We do not have a Quagsire set up quite yet. So this is their time to kind of make a comeback here, I feel like. If they're going to do it, now is the time. We'll see if we whiff the Quagsire or not. Move all this energy to the Wooper. Attach somewhere. I guess we would move this all to the... Poipole? No, I moved to a Oranguru, actually. Because we can at least hit with Oranguru. There's a 3rd Charizard, so yeah, heavy on the Charizard. Definitely a lack of EV Lax in our opponent's deck. No doubt about that. There's a top deck, not good enough. Gonna force clean out one of these, get ourselves one of these. We actually are gonna Aqua Patch here. So it, because if we retreat, we have a charging up anyways. We'll give it the second one, I guess. But we want to like get these Aqua Patches out of the deck so we can have a higher chance to draw into the Quag. Whiff on the Quag. The Aqua Patches made their way back though. Gonna have to retreat to Oranguru. I'm gonna baton this guy, charging up this back, and then we're just gonna go ahead and hit with Psychic for what, 140 damage, setting up the 2-shot here for some other stuff. I guess we could hit with a Quag for 160. I don't really want to lose the Quags. I always want to keep my energy in play. But I guess we have like an excess amount of energy in play at the current moment. Yeah, our early game was really smooth. The big thing that keeps the early game smooth is the Wishful Batons. If you whiff Wishful Batons, that's where the Aqua Patches come in. Or sometimes the Aqua Patches come in play into the early game to kind of just like set up your initial attacks. Yeah, so we'll see. Our opponent could very well set up the bench Charizard, get that ready to go. We'd be back in the same spot where we just need to hit a Quag. We could even like go ahead and forgo some of these Aqua Patches so that way we can... or not move all the energy back with the Wishful Baton, leave one in the discard pile so we can go ahead and use the Aqua Patch to increase our chances of finding what we need. They're bringing up our Naganadel here, so it looks like Naganadel will be going down to the Outrage, but they can't attack with that Charizard, so that's a curious Guzma from our opponent. All right, there's a max potion. Still curious. They're not going to get a whole ton of benefit out of this, I don't think. They're going back into it. There's the outrage, but that just means Psychic's going to knock him out, and we'll draw our last 3 prizes. So, unsure about this play from our opponent. And there's a concession, so quick, easy dub there over Charizard. Weren't able to use the Buzzwole Pheromosa, but let's see if we can get some use out of him in the next one. Here we are going second. Going to open the Poipole. Going to bench the Ditto. See what our opponent's got going on. Ooh, looks like a mulligan. We'll definitely take that. Our opening hand's pretty solid as long as the Pokégear finds us a supporter. Looks like it is a Malamar deck. So that matchup is close, I want to say. Yeah, definitely a close matchup. Gonna look for the Buzzwole Pheromosa play at the end to try and KO like a Jirachi or something for sure. Alright, the hand just got even way better with another water energy top deck. So we're looking... This is looking real nice. This hand's looking real nice. Yeah, we're gonna open up with Volcanion Prism, which is definitely a hard Pokemon for Malamar to KO unless they want to use a GX attacker, which is what they will probably have to use to KO it, which is fine with us if they want to put a GX in play. Usually they just want to be using Giratina promo the whole time, but can force them into that GX attacker would be great for us. Damn, they're setting up pretty nice here though. There's the Tina. There he is. And then another treasure. Get rid of the Tina. Wow, yeah, they're setting up super well. Probably going to grab themselves... Ooh, 4th Inkay. All right. And then it pass over to us. No energy in the discard pile, though, so they might not be attacking next turn. Gonna Ultra Ball away 2 water here. Grab ourselves that Volcanion Prism. It's not there. All right, so it has to be the Wooper. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Wooper it is. Hopefully this Pokégear does not let us down. Not letting us down here. Aqua Patch. Whoop. Onto the Wooper. Get those batons for the potential Quagsires that are coming out. Most likely going to become Quagsires. There's another Whoop. Gonna Nest Ball here. Get ourselves... probably this guy. May as well set up the other Poipole. Setting up super well here so far. Gonna Viridian Forest away another water and get ourselves another water. Yeah, setting up super clean here so far. Actually pretty insane. Go ahead and Aqua Patch to the Wooper and then pass over to our opponent. Yeah, once again, super clean start so far. Seen a lot of our deck already. Triple Wooper in play. Well, basically triple Wooper. I Ditto counts as a Wooper. Double Poipole as well. Yeah, our opponent's going to need a very good draw off that Ericuz for 5 to actually be able to attack us this turn. Need a very good, very good turn. Very, 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 very good turn. They would need, like, draw triple Psychic plus Ultra Ball. I guess I did give them Viridian Forest. I'm slightly regretting that now. I forgot that they need that. So now they can maybe definitely pull it off. I definitely helped them quite a bit with that Viridian Forest there. There's a Guzma. That's not going to help them this turn, though. And then Stellar Wish, Ultra Ball would be the thing they're looking for. Treasure can also maybe get them there. Second Malamar off the treasure, and then attach a Psychic. There goes a Psychic. So I maybe did hand them this one by giving them the Viridian Forest. I guess I could have held off on the Viridian Forest for a turn. It did help me progress my board state a little bit, but maybe not worth it quite enough, knowing that it definitely helps them, will help them quite a bit as well. We'll see. They need another Malamar, though. And we don't see that quite yet. We'll see if it's going to come out or not. Low on treasure. Ultra Balls could still be an option. Retreat and pass. Alright, so not quite. Viridian Forest, get rid of Viridian Forest. Get ourselves a water energy. Attach Aqua Patch. We do need to do a little bit extra to get the knockout here with the Quag. That's fine though. Lillie for 6. Alright. Nest Ball here. Grab ourselves another Wooper, I think is all we want here. Shame to not get a, what's it called out, but that's fine, a Naganadel. Retreat, and we'll get the knockout here with the Hydro Pump. Yeah, need to get the Naganadels out, get the Nags out. so we can start building up the excess energy in play. That's what we want to do. We want to build up that extra energy, so we can get into the point where we can GX this with the Buzzwole Pheromosa. That's going to be our game plan. GX this with Buzzwole Pheromosa. That's how we want to win the game. We'll see if we can get there. Ideally, we do get there, but you never know. Can't always go perfectly. Cynthia from our opponent. And another Malamar making its way out here. Now they should definitely have the knockout. Yeah, they have the knockout here for sure on our Quagsire. Another Malamar here, I assume, with this Ultra Ball. So triple Mally plus Tina out now. They're cruising. They're pretty much in Malamar cruise control from here. Jirachi with the board as well. Constantly have Stellar Wishes to keep them finding what they need to be able to attack. So yeah, our opponent in a spectacular spot as of right now. Very good spot for our opponent. This is where they want to be, I guess. A fail on the Stellar Wish, but it doesn't really matter as long as they're attacking every turn. Our Volcanion Prism is prized, so we don't really have the potential to like make it so they can't KO anything anymore. Besides the Buzzwole Pheromosa, which we can use at some point to kind of stop them from taking a prize for a turn if we want to. They can't really one-shot a Buzzwole Pheromosa. We do know they are playing Ultra because there's the Metal Energy. So we have to expect Ultra coming out eventually. There we go. Quag down. Move those back to this Wooper. There you go, buddy. And gonna send you up. Alright, we'll see if we can't top deck some Ultra Balls here. There we go. Gonna Ultra Ball away Lillie and Viridian Forest. Definitely just gonna grab the Quagsire here. We do want Naganadels, but we definitely want to make sure we at least take this prize card first, and then we'll kind of go from there. Play Cynthia. I'll look to attach later on. I want to hold on to that energy. I don't want that to get chased down. Okay, so we got a Naganadel. That's what we're looking for. We have a ton of water in here. Oh, not too much. Could attach this for turn. Let's go Aqua Patch. I guess we will be attaching this for turn. We'll put it back here on the Oranguru. I think that's what we want to go with, yeah. Can instruct for one. I don't want to get rid of either of these. Ultra Ball for next turn is pretty cool. Charging up. Do want to save the Guzma for the potential of the, what's it called, eventually, Buzzwole Pheromosa. So I'm going to move this guy up. That's it. And then we got the Hydro Pump here for the knockout here. On the Giratina. Goodbye, Giratina. 140 damage. Another prize card. Just keeping ahead in the prize race. That's all that's really relevant. I can look to Ultra Ball away the Lillie plus our top deck to get another Quagsire. We do need to make sure we evolve our stuff, though, because it is getting into a situation where we do have to be a little bit afraid of, what's his face? The, Ultra Necrozma from kind of sweeping up our small guys. We got to make sure we evolve our small guys, keep them evolved, or evolve them just in general, so they don't just get swept up by a Sky Scorching Light. Do have to be careful of that. Definitely going to evolve this Ditto next turn, move the energy back. Evolve Ditto. We have no water energy in discard pile. It's perfect. It's exactly what we're looking for. So yeah, we do have to be careful of that. So we need to make sure we find our other Naganadel, find our Quagsire. The other Naganadel is the most important. We have Ultra Ball for a Quagsire for sure. Then we need to find Rescue Stretcher for like 2 Naganadel and a Wooper. Eventually, we need to find that Stretcher. And then we should be good. Then we'll be cruising. I think as long as we draw a prize every turn, we'll look for the Buzzwole Pheromosa GX play on the Jirachi at the end of the game. Either to draw a ton of prizes or just 2 with the Beast Energy. Have our Guzma in our deck. Our deck is getting pretty thin. Only 17 cards right now. And we'll be Ultra Balling away the top deck plus this Lillie. Most likely, unless our top deck is something we want to hang on to. We'll see. Alright. So that's going to make it super easy for us to knock out this Jirachi now with the Buzzwole. He did put the 4 there. Or I guess we could have done it on this Malamar as well. So we don't even need the Beast Energy anymore. It's important. I suppose these have to go. Do just need to find the Quag. Both Stretchers are in here. We have a Beast and a Water. Buzzwole's in here. Running a little low on draw supporters, but we should have plenty enough to close out the game. I am going to go ahead and instruct here. If I get a dead card, I can Viridian Forest away. Yeah, that's pretty dead. Minus 2 more cards in the deck is pretty good, in my opinion. Cynthia, 6 of our last 14 cards. That's pretty good. I think we just about have it set up. Let's see, charging up twice, and we'll save 3. This will find us Guzma for sure because of how small our remaining deck is. So I think we do have the play set up. We should need to pull it off. 7. Yeah, we have the play set up, so we just need a Hydro Pump this turn, and then our opponent knocks us out, and then we can pull off the Buzzwole Pheromosa play to one-shot the Jirachi on the bench for our last 3 prize cards. Nice. We were able to set it up pretty cleanly this game. This is kind of just a punch the active kind of matchup though, so as long as we find our Wishful Batons, we'll keep a ton of energy in play as the game progresses, which we were able to do here. If we didn't have the Buzzwole Pheromosa, we would have Whale Lord, which would be just as good in this matchup specifically. Whale Lord's a little bit less good against Zap Beasts though. It's still good, but they have a little bit more control over what they have in play to be able to keep up as the game goes on. So that's where the Buzzwole Pheromosa I feel like gets most of its strength from, is that matchup. But yeah, we do have it pretty much set up, ready here to go. We just got to wait for our opponent to play out their turn, and then we're going to go ahead and close this one out. 2 turns ahead of schedule with that Buzzwole Pheromosa here. Viridian Forest, get themselves a Psychic. Yeah, the game pretty much went exactly as planned. Just knock stuff out, keep the Wishful Batons in play. The Wishful Batons are the big deal. As long as we have those in play, then we'll always have energy in play. And we just eventually built up, got all of our stuff ready to go, all the energy we need, and yeah, here we go. There they go. Shadow Impact. Goodbye, Quagsire. But like I said, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Just moving back here to the Wooper. Go ahead, send up the Wooper. We got plenty of energy, like I said. Nest Ball for the big guy. Charging up for 1. Stretcher for 1. Gonna go ahead and get the Quagsire. So we can move all the energy to the Buzzwole Pheromosa. Evolve to the Quagsire. Pokégear, get ourselves that Guzma I was talking about. Guzma up the Jirachi. See if they let us get to actually pull the play off. It would be nice if they did, but I understand if they know it's coming. We know what's about to happen. Wouldn't be surprised if they know what's about to happen. 3, 4. And then Beast Game. Oh, not quite. And there we would have drawn our last 3 prizes on the Jirachi. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this NagQuag video. I feel like I'm always putting out NagQuag videos, but this tech was so cool that I wanted to share it with you guys. The Buzzwole Pheromosa in the NagQuag. Super interesting idea. And I think for some matchups, it's definitely the way to go over something like the Whale Lord, to put the Buzzwole Pheromosa package in here. Definitely offers up a whole different level of game plan that you can execute. Not only when you just fall behind in games, but against certain matchups pretty consistently. So it's like a super cool tech. Like I said, this came to us from Frank Persick from Madison Regionals. Not quite his list. If you want to check out his specific list, go over to limitlesscg.com. They have it over there. This is my list incorporating the Buzzwole Pheromosa. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. And what else I got for you? Be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Check out my live stream and social media links in the description below. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.